call a little bit ago that we didn't want to get. It sounds like the river or the fire changed directions and is now moving towards cabins. As far as I know, forestry does not have any firefighters up there putting sprinklers up on anybody's stuff. I think hopefully we're good for now. I think it's up about a mile from my place, but I'm gonna go up and see if we can help other people up there if they need help. If not, we're gonna start watering our stuff down, and we're bringing both boats just in case firefighters are there and they need to be moved. So we'll start getting them to where they need to be. There's more than one fire going on right now, so I know they got resources on another river. So anyways, that's the plan. I was not expecting to go up this soon. We just got back last night at midnight, and I'm supposed to be working right now. But anyways, that's what we're doing tonight. Well, we're up here at the cabin. I'm getting the boat unloaded. Brought a lot of stuff up here in case we had time to work on stuff, but it sounds like I'm going to be shuffling firefighters tomorrow. I was talking to one of the guys, forester guys at the landing. Probably going to help them move firefighters up here because right now there's only, I think, 4 up here. And what I do know is one cabin burned about 10 minutes up from me, which is about 2 miles, and it was moving this way fast. But it looks like it's died down. The wind has died down anyways, so I think we're good for the night. Hopefully we get firefighters in here tomorrow, get water on everybody's cabin. Well, we're getting everything packed to the cabin. We got one pump pumping. We're just going to concentrate on saturating the ground around the cabin. I know if the trees burn, there ain't nothing we're going to be able to do about that, but so a couple buddies of mine just went by. They were heading up to their cabin to see what kind of damage has been done, but they're up there where the fire crossed the river. I'm gonna go up. I got another 2-inch pump here. I'm gonna run up and try to give them a hand if they need help.
So they can haul it somewhere else? Is that what we're... Yeah. Where's this?
Got Pat's. He's got sprinklers set up here. Got the pump going. Fire is like right there behind his cabin. 6:30 in the morning. We just got back to the cabin here. That was a long night, trying to figure out how to start pumps, hook everything up. Anyways, we pretty much did the forestry's job tonight. It's kind of annoying, but yeah, there's cabins with fire all the way around them. I don't think I got all of them on video, but we were putting sprinklers on roofs and firing pumps up that they had staged, filling them up with gas. Anyways, hopefully the wind doesn't get bad tomorrow, and we can get some firefighters up here to set up all these pumps, because that's a lot of work when you don't really know how they all work. Anyways, none of my buddies lost their cabins. They had fires right behind them, and I think right now it's at least that way it's 2 miles away. I don't know about that way. Well, we were up till 4 o'clock last night putting sprinklers on people's cabins, hauling pumps and stuff around. This morning, Aaron and I are running back out to the landing to see if any firefighters need brought up. I was told there would be. I can't get a hold of anybody, so we're just going to run out there and see if anybody's ready to be brought up yet. That was a pretty crazy night last night. Fires had a lot more cabins than I thought it was going to be. Hopefully we get some firefighters in here today. That was a lot of work last night. Right behind Pat's cabin.
We're gonna use that one. Hey.
Yeah, we're going back for another load.
High too.
This is like real.
Dad was downwind of the
No, it's up right here. And it flew right over my head.
I'll have another load for the firefighters.
Dave.
You need a few.
Not as many as Dave. He always beats me. He's got more snow machines, more boats.
Well, we're making a run back to the landing. I got to drop Aaron off. He's got to go back to work tomorrow. And we're picking up another load of something. I'm not sure what it is yet, but hopefully I got something to bring back. Earlier today, I brought a firefighter up to where we were earlier in the week. The fire has moved a lot from there, from where it was. Got 15 gallons of gas there, 25 there. Not very big load this time, but that's all they had. Hey, well, it's 10 o'clock. Just got done eating dinner. Miranda hasn't got to see any of the action going on upriver, so we're gonna run 20 minutes up, let her see what's going on up there. This is fire. They kind of stuck in the cabin for the last 3 days. But if there's anything cool, we'll get it on video. Saving us a lot of those right there. He's swinging in the gear that we were gonna have to haul. We just hauled a load of 21 firefighters up here. You can see the fire is starting to flare up again. Got a lot of sprinklers in there. Well, it's day 6 hauling firefighters in gear. Just about got sprinklers set up on most of the cabins. I think there's a few more we got to hit. But it's pretty smoky this morning. It looks like it's going to be a hot day. It's supposed to get in the 80s. We're going to start off in the little boat, I think, and then I think later in the day we'll maybe get in the big boat and start hauling big loads. But got to get up there. We're at Pat's cabin right now. Hey, it's day 7. Moving firefighters around up here. Just had another fire start 5 miles that way yesterday. So it's it's actually closer than the bigger fire. I mean, there's little fires around us right now, but the main fire is like 10 miles away. And then this fire just started, which is 5 miles. So anyways, going back up there to start firefighters again. Well, it's pretty hot here. It's getting close to 80. It's supposed to be in the 80s for a while, next few days, next 7 days. And there's no rain in the forecast, and they're calling for Chinook winds, which could blow the fire right back at us again, which would not be good. Last night another little fire started to the east of us, about 5 miles to the east. So hopefully these winds don't come, but it sounds like they are coming. It's just a matter of when. But that's what I've been doing, driving them around the boat, sitting and waiting. Right now they're just taking a second look at every cabin that they've already got pumps set up at and cutting more brush and making sure everything's ready for when these winds do come. Well, now we're starting to work on the lower cabins, so they put a new drop point here. Helicopter dropped their stuff off, so we can start hitting all these cabins down here. Well, it's day 8. They asked me to bring the big boat down this morning, so that's what I'm bringing down there. I think we're going to work on the lower end of the river, get those cabins set up. Day 9. Today's the day that the wind is supposed to be coming in. It's supposed to be 25-mile-an-hour winds for 48 hours. It's going to be blowing it pretty much right at cabin. So their firefighters seemed pretty concerned yesterday. They're actually making it in the cabin, so I decided to take Miranda and Owen and the dogs out last night. I didn't want them here if I'm going to be running firefighters. I just didn't feel like it'd be good to have them here. So brought them home last night, and another day of running firefighters. Hopefully this wind isn't as bad, but they're pretty sure the forecast is right. So it's going to be a busy next 2 days, I think. Try to get some video today. Yeah, you can see the river is really starting to drop. That ground bar not there. Days ago, making it a lot harder to get into these cabins with this bigger boat.
Morning, Greg. How's it going?
It's going great.
Nice. You? Oh, doing all right.
Well, it's 10:45. Looks like the wind is starting to blow that fire right at us. But here's what these guys do. Set up their pump, run hose in. They put sprinklers all around the buildings. Cut any brush. Another cabin over there.
Can I have you guys fill this thing up?
Well, it's about 5 o'clock. The wind just started blowing a little bit here, and that fire is starting to take off. I know in the video here it looks like it's quite a ways away, but it sure doesn't look like it from where I'm standing. But there's a cabin in those trees right there. And the wind's blowing straight in my face right now. Well, we just moved closer to the fire. The guys are up there spraying water, and I think one of them went on a recon mission to see how close we are, but the fire is right behind the cabin here. Smoke. Wow. Wow.
Prettiest I've seen. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It's day 10. Fire took off pretty good yesterday in the evening. I didn't do a lot of video on it, but I got some pictures and stuff. Thought we were going to have to stay the night out there with it, but they let us come back. We didn't get back until about 11:30. And it's getting harder to get up every day, I can tell you that. I don't know how these guys sleep in tents. But anyways, we're going back. The fire that we're on now is the one that started like 3 days ago, and it's affecting all of the lower cabins. It's like within a quarter mile, a couple hundred feet of some of the cabins, or a quarter mile of the cabins and 200 feet of the river. At least it was last night. The wind was still kind of blowing when we went to bed. So we'll get down there and see what it looks like. It's going to be another long day. How smoky it is at the cabin. It's pretty nice here last night. There was no smoke. Yeah, and also yesterday they increased our boat size from like, I think it was 8 up to 13. I think that's what I heard anyways. But they're still using us with the firefighters for the most part. It's really smoky here. Well, it's about 3 o'clock. The wind just started blowing. It was gusting pretty good a few minutes ago. Well, it's day 11. It's our last day unless something crazy happens here. We're gonna get out of here tomorrow. It is really smoky here this morning. Look, you can't even see them. The fires did not pick up yesterday like I thought they were gonna, but had everything. The fire had everything it needed. It had the wind, and it was hot yesterday, and it just didn't seem to want to burn. So I feel like it's that fire is pretty well contained over there. I talked to the firefighters last night, and they kind of feeling the same way. So anyways, I had to go back to work for a couple days, and I need to get out of the smoke for a few days. I might come back. It's been doing that for 10 days now. Can't even tell there's a fire over there. It rained a little bit today, and the wind must just be right, but yeah. This is where we were sitting yesterday when it was getting with it. Talking to all the firefighters out this morning that have been here the whole time we've been here. Hot shot crew is getting out of here. They flew another crew in from Oregon to take their place. Well, today is day 12. I brought Owen and Miranda up. Me and Dad just hauled a load of stuff out to the landing. We had 3 boats here, so I had to have Owen come in and help run one out. Anyways, it was an awesome experience to get up here and do this. I've never been on a fire crew like this before. We got to meet some really cool dudes. The hotshot group that was here the whole time was Midnight Sun crew out of Fairbanks. Every one of them was an awesome person. They're all polite, hardworking, cool people to be around. So the fire, we had 2 fires here. Probably got that on the video somewhere, but there was 2 fires. One was to the east of us, and that got within a couple miles of my cabin. And the first fire that started 3 weeks ago was 2 miles from my cabin also. So neither fire really did a whole lot this whole time. I mean, it started to, and then it just kind of didn't materialize into anything major. No cabins were lost except for the one that was lost the first night, outbuilding burn with a skid steer and a 4-wheeler in it. But other than that, this is cool. I'm ready to get out of here. I've been here for 3 weeks. And yeah, it was a cool thing to do. Hopefully we're not up here doing it on this river again.